Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Francesco. I make minimal house music as Distilled Noise, and today I'm here for Samplesound to show you how I make musical backgrounds for my tracks using their drum loops and their percussion loops. Before starting, I just want to tell you that I have a YouTube channel named Distilled Noise where I share videos about minimal house music production. So if you're interested in this topic, consider taking a tour and subscribing to the channel. Let's get it started. So here I have a project that it's almost finished because everything is there, the drums are there, the synths are there. I just need to add this background that I was trying to make, and I think that this technique that I want to show you could fit this track. So the first thing that I want to do, I already have an instrument here, a Wurlitzer, with few effects that now are switched off, but I switch on as I've recorded the notes. So I just want to record a very simple line with one or two notes to start. So something like this. It doesn't sound very nice right now, so we sure need something to make this more interesting. All these effects help for sure. So you can see here I have a gate, and this will be part of this technique. Okay, so guitar rig 6 together with grain delay already are doing a big part. They're changing a lot the sound, but this is not the point. It's still a very present, and sometimes it can be a little bit too much for a background, because if I play it together with the rest, it still doesn't sound right. So the point of this technique is using a gate to receive signal, a sidechained signal from a drum loop. So something which is a little bit rhythmic. It could be a drum loop, it could be a percussion loop, it could be also a sound loop, but with rhythmic stubs, so it can give a rhythm to something which at the moment is not so rhythmic. At this moment it doesn't have any input, so we'll create another audio track, and at this point we need to look for a drum loop or anything in between. So I'll sidechain this to track number 30, which is my audio track, and let's go look for some sample. The packs that I'm going to use and to look in between are these two here, which are two new packs from Samplesound. The first one is Dimel, Minimal Tech House, and the second one is Blade, Ghetto House. Let's first look in this. So I'll go look for drum loops. So let's try with this. So let's open a new gate, because I want to show you the default settings and how to change them. And now this is what you see. So sidechain, channel number 30. Let's put the return at the same level as the threshold. So now you can see that in the default mode you have a very sharp attack. So I want to lower this a little bit and slow down the release. So I also deleted the grain delay. Don't know how to do it. Let's put it again. And of course you have to mute this one, this track here. And as soon as you found the settings for this, you should start trying different loops to trigger. So let's go back to sample packs. Let's try with this. Okay, so this sounds pretty good. This is without. And let's try with it. So you can add then a little bit more delay just to make the sound go on, but the big part of the sound is stopped by the gate, so the sound will be quieter and it's more pleasant to hear. If you want a slower decay on your sound, so if you don't want the sound to immediately get cut after the sidechain signal goes under the threshold, you increase the release time. So let's do an example. Very fast release, it doesn't sound very pleasant. This is already a little bit better, and the attack, if it's too fast, it doesn't sound good at all. I mean, it sounds too percussive, I don't like this, so let's make it slower. Okay, and so you see that the point here is finding a good pattern, a good sequence for your sound, but then finding the right loop. So now we've been lucky. I've just went through a little bit of the sound in the drum loops of this minimal tech house pack, but sometimes it can take a little bit more, so you go through all the different loops that you have in the pack. You could also try just moving the starting point of your loop just to give a different rhythmic behavior to your sound. And this always need to be tested together with all the other sounds in your track. I think this is perfect, and that's it. So as you can see, it's a very simple technique. Let's give it one more listen without the background. With the background. Let's check the most important part of the track all together. And that's it, guys. So I hope this technique triggered in you some ideas. So these are all the sample packs from Samplesound that you could experiment with. Try using different loops, different percussion loops, but also try with musical stuff. That could be interesting to see the effects all these loops have on the sidechain, on the gate, and what is the final effect on your sound, on your piano, on your synth, whatever you use as the sound that gets modified by the gate. So hope you enjoyed this, and I see you in the next one. Cheers, guys. Bye bye.